Hi, I'm Eddie Hart. Thank you for joining me today on this a brief invitation, I'll call it. I want to introduce you and also invite you to what I consider to be one of the best opportunities going today with the company. And the company's name is 7K Metals. And the reason why I'm saying that I feel like it's one of the best opportunities out there is because they have multiple ways of generating income for you. First of all, they're an MLM, they're a network marketing company, and I think most of you probably already somewhat familiar with network marketing companies and how they work. It's one of the best opportunities in the marketplace today where a person with virtually nothing can just come up and end up being a millionaire. So that's, I think, really great in the first instance. Secondly, it's an investment company as well. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about this later on, but primarily, I would just say for right now is that it is a company that invests primarily in gold and silver. And I'll get into the details, like I say, about that in just a moment. And then as far as wrapping up what the company's kind of all about, it's also an affiliated marketing company. And I'm sure I don't have to tell anybody anything about affiliated marketing, what's going on in the world today with them. I mean, it's one of the absolute best opportunities. We're talking about where you can just have nothing basically, and you can sell products, you can sell services. You don't have to keep any kind of inventory or store any type of stocks or anything like that. But just by marketing goods and services that are held and controlled by the people, as a result of you doing that, you get paid. Now, here's just a quick look at the compensation levels in 7K metal. And your first step up is the level of associate, and you're making $500, and you can go all the way up to presidential gold, which is $12,500. But I want you to take a kind of a second look here. Now, we're not talking about monthly incomes; these are weekly incomes. So we're talking about $500 a week with the associate, and we're talking about $12,500 a week as a presidential director. Now, just to kind of give you an idea, just as a copper leveled member of 7K Metals, you're making 48 grand a year. You say, well, okay, that's okay, that's not bad. We'll skip bronze and go directly to silver. But from this point on, I mean, you're starting to make some pretty decent money because you're talking about 150 plus annually. As a gold uh, member in 7K Metals, we're talking about over $300,000 a year. And I think from there on up, you can just begin to see that this is really some decent money that can be made. It's just a matter of you deciding that you want to do it and going for it and put things together. Now, what I tried to do here was to make 7K Metals real for you. I mean, you hear people talk about, well, these people made this made that. Here are some people, just everyday ordinary people. These are real people. These aren't actors or anything like that. These are not people that just here to take photos. I'll start with the young lady down here on the bottom right. She's an associate. She's making $500 a week. She's making a couple grand a month doing 7K metals. We go to the top right and top left. We have a couple copper level uh, folks that are actually doing quite well. $1,000 a week, 4 grand a month, 48 grand a year. Like I said, copper level is not bad. But once we shift up into the silver level, we got a guy here, Mike as an example, kind of in the middle of the page. You can see he's at the silver level, and I tell you, he's making over 150 grand annually. Not bad money at all. I mean, I think if you had to, you can probably make that work. But now we got to go. We got a gold member over here. Miles is his name, and he's at, like I said, the gold level, making $7,000 a week. Okay, not bad at all, right? You're talking about 28 grand a month. I mean, that's really being able to buy the bacon. I'll just say it like that, and that's over 300 grand a year. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Uh, and here are some of the member benefits for being involved with 7K metals and residual income. I shouldn't have to say anything about that. I mean, that should be all of our goals, right? To develop something where we're getting residual income. And look at this, not just for now, but for a lifetime. I mean, that's really as long as people that you bring in and are buying and doing what you brought them in to do, you get paid. We have Auto Saver, and what that's a program. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on that either, but that's a program where you're able to go in and amass wealth yourself by transferring your dollars into gold and silver. They also have a very excellent Advantage Reward program. What that amounts to is that they have a program where they provide discount for certain types of I don't want to say vacations and trips. Discounts for four-star hotels, as an example. Discounts for many different types of restaurants. They have discounts for vacation packages to amusement parks, which includes Disney Land and Disney World, and those are my spots. I mean, we've been to Disneyland. I want to say at least 30 times in my lifetime. It's just the spot for me. But moving on, we got 7K limited and rare coins. Now this is really good because here you're able to buy coins that not only are increasing in value because of the gold and silver content, but also because of the rareness of them, because of the markings and the engravings and how the coin is made and put together. That's a tremendous super advantage for you. We also have what we call Sound Money Wallet, and this is just a place where if you want to, you can store your gold and your silver. It's a vault. It's guaranteed. It's absolutely 100% safe. Hey, but if you rather just keep your gold and your silver in your backyard or in your safe at home, that's perfectly okay. We don't tell you what to do with your gold or your silver, needless to say. There are some excellent tax write-offs and tax benefits as a result of just being involved in a business, as I'm sure most of you know. But take a look at this. Now, this is a real good one. Gold-backed Iras. How many companies are doing that? How many companies are saying that, look, your your IRA is safe, is sound because it is backed by gold. I don't think there are too many companies that are offering that. We also 7K also offers a healthcare program. Now, many of you probably already have your own medical programs and that whole kind of thing, or healthcare programs or whatever. But if you don't, we provide that type of service as well. Uh, you can buy precious metals at dealer direct pricing. Now, let me just stop for a minute and focus on this and tell you, just kind of explain what that means. Normally, what happens is that the U.S. mints the money. They give the money to the dealer. The dealer in turn sells it to the broker. The broker in turn sells it to the wholesaler. The wholesaler in turn sells it to the retailer, and then the retailer sells it to you and to me. And if you're just like me, you say, hold it, wait a minute. That's a whole bunch of hands touching that money. I feel like that deal is not so great, right? Because everybody that touches it is going to get a piece of it, right? We know that we're going to have a little bit of a markup. Well, with 7K metals, you don't have to deal with the broker and the wholesaler and the retailer. We are buying, and you personally are able to buy directly from the dealer. I mean, that's really a great deal. Talked about this a little bit already, but 7K Metal offers multiple ways that you can earn income, and that's what we're looking for. When we're talking about side hustles, we want money coming from all angles, from up, down, right, left, center, whatever. But the one thing I'll just kind of touch on and say about this is that the real beautiful thing about the 7K Metals is that it has this program where you can generate and develop residual income, and that's tough to beat. Really tough to beat. So I want you to kind of think of 7K Metals as a Costco membership, okay, and where you can buy gold and silver. Now, in some cases, there are some people that'll get into 7K Metals just for the membership and just they won't tell anybody, they won't do the business, but they'll purchase gold and silver. Well, that's okay with you, because as long as they do that, you get paid. You make money off of that as well. So don't worry about this. And I want you to think, even though we're talking about transferring dollars to gold, you're not really buying anything. What you're really doing is you're getting rid of your declining fiat paper, which is dollars, okay, to an appreciable asset, which is gold and silver. So you just can't go wrong. And just to kind of bring this, to the forefront, gold and silver are God's money, okay? And what that basically means is that You can't change it. You can't do any. You can't duplicate it, and you can't fake it, which is exactly what it says. Gold is gold, and silver is silver. Paper money, oh man, one day is worth $1, the next day is worth a dime. You don't. That doesn't happen with gold and silver. I don't care if you go back 200 years, 100 years, 50 years, 10 years. Gold and silver is worth more now than it was then, and that's the real secret to investing and the business that we're in. Just think about it. This is a business you're in where you're going to be selling gold and silver. Uh, okay, gold and silver tax reporting. Now, this is very important. This is very important, and what this means basically, what it's getting at is that there are certain coins, and there's some coins that whenever you purchase a coin, the people that you purchase it from have to fill out a form 1099B. They have to report the fact that you made this purchase. Okay, but through 7K Metals, what we have done and what we found out is that there are certain coins, and there's a picture of some of them here, that if you purchase these coins, they're not required to be reported. And that's what you want to know. And we provide this information to you at absolutely no. As a matter of fact, this is all part of the program. We're in the business of helping you make money. We're in the business of helping you to protect and keep your money, right? So that's very important. Now, got a question for you. Very important. Are you interested in being an employee or a business owner? Are you interested in being a self-employed or in an investor? Okay. Now I know a lot of people say, well, what, I want to be I wouldn't mind being self-employed, but all that being self-employed is that you own a job. It's your job, and it's active income. And what I mean by active income, if you don't work, you don't get paid. Well, when you're over on the other side, when you're a business owner and you're an investor, whether you're working or not, you still get paid. Whether you're out on the beach, you're at my spot, Disneyland. I don't care if you're in Bermuda, Cancun, Hawaii, alrighty, Acapulco. We're talking real serious passive income, and you get that. You get that month after month. As a matter of fact, in this case, week after week, because you get paid weekly. Okay, but here's the deal, and here's what it's all about. You got to click on the link below to start your own business, to start building your financial wealth, to start building your residential income, to start living the life of your dreams. I mean, not just living, but living the life that you want to live, living how you want to live, being able to go on vacation and take your family and go where you want to go. I'm not talking about these vacations where, okay, we're going to save up a couple $1,000s and we're going to maybe go down to the park, or we're going to go spend a couple weeks with Aunt Susie or Uncle John. We're kind of coupled, and maybe while we're there, we'll go maybe to an amusement park. No, you can just go and just have a great time and not worry about the money that you have to spend or the money that's going to be coming in, because you're getting residual income to start being your own boss. Okay, and I mean really being your own boss. You determine your hours. You determine when you work and when you're not going to work. When you're off on a vacation somewhere, you're not having to kind of convince anybody that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing or all that kind of stuff. It's your business. You're the boss. You do what you decide to do. But here's the bottom line. Just click on the link below. It's free. Now, I mentioned earlier that there's going to be a presentation. Now, Vic Streishus is a person that I came in contact with a few months ago, and I tell you, his company 4% is one of the best in the business, bar none. And he's got a presentation for you. I just kind of touched the surface, just scratched the surface on these different things, but he's going to give you detailed step-by-step information on what you need to do and how you need to do it to get yourself set on the road to building wealth and protecting your wealth. And you can start that right now. I mean, don't you want this for yourself and for your family? I mean, if you don't, I feel like you really should. I mean, this is an excellent opportunity. All you got to do is click on the link below, or you can copy it and paste it into your web browser. I'll also put it in the description below as well. But last thing I can say, click on the link below. It's free. It's the start of a new life for you. I guarantee you, you will not regret it.